welcome to the class. This is the pattern from the last class, and this is the bag we're going to be making in this video. So this is the pattern I'm going to be using. That's the handle, the gusset, which is half, and then the body, the main panel of the bag. So this is the stiffener I'm going to be using, the white one, and then the jean fabric for the bag. So this is gum stay or hard stay that tailors use for their clothes. The first thing I'll be doing is to cut the pattern on the stiffener. So you place the pattern on the stiffener and then you cut with allowance on all the edges. You're going to cut with allowance. Same thing for the gusset of the bag. Since we are cutting this as unfold, so you fold the stiffener and then place your gusset on it. So the part where you folded, where the material folded into two, that's where the midpoint of your gusset is going to be on, and then you cut on the edges with allowance to sew. So just the way I am cutting it, I'm intentionally cutting it on camera so that you can see how I cut the stiffener for the gusset of the bag. Okay, so you can now straighten this out. So that midpoint has to be on the midpoint of the folded fabric. So here I've gummed the stay to the fabric, to the jean fabric, and the jean fabric is now very sturdy, at least for the bag. And you can see the allowance that I left from the pattern. Also, this is the handle of the bag. I also left excess jean materials to cover the wrong side, the other side of the handle. Then the gusset as well, you can see I've also cut the jean material for it. I've added the gum stay to it. And this is the lining for the bag. The lining is exactly as the bag fabric, and then the gusset as well, the lining is also exactly as the bag fabric. So we're going to be sewing. First I'll be stitching the handle of the bag first. So I'll just use the excess jean material to cover it up at the other end, and then you stitch. So once you're done stitching, this is what you would have. The next thing is you're going to take the lining of the bag. So you mark the midpoint of the lining. So you fold it into two the way I'm doing in the video, and then you mark the midpoint. For the gusset as well, you do the same thing. You mark the midpoint on the two sides, and then you place the midpoint of the main panel for the lining to the one of the gussets, and you stitch. So you're going to stitch round. Then the other side as well, you also stitch round. So you take the second lining as well and you do the same thing. You mark the midpoint and then you stitch to the main panel, to the side panel from the midpoint. So you align the midpoints together and then you stitch round. So once you're done stitching, this is what you would have. It will look like the pattern we had in the beginning. They are taking the side panel of the bag, and first thing you want to put first is the zip of the bag. So the front part of the zip is going to face the right side of the zip is going to face the right side of the main panel of the bag, and then you stitch in the middle. So you stitch just the way you see me do it. And then you leave some excess zip before you cut away. So I'll mark where I started the zip from and where I ended it on the second side of the zip, and I will sew the second zip to the back of the bag. So let's say the first one we sew was the front panel, and then let's say this is the back panel. So the way you sew the zip to the back is also the way you sew it to the front. So once you're done with that, you take the gusset of the bag, that's the side panel, you mark the midpoint. You also mark the midpoint of the main panel. So let's call this the back. The back and the front, they really do not have a difference since there is nothing to differentiate them. So you connect the side panel to the body of the bag, to the main panel. So you start from the middle. So you sew the rest side, the remaining parts that you've not sewn, you also sew it. So once you're done stitching, the next thing is to top stitch on the side panel. So before I do that, I will make tiny cuts on the curved sides of the bag so that it is easier to stitch, to top stitch. So just make those tiny cuts so that it's easier to top stitch. So we are top stitching on the side panel. We are top stitching on the side panel. So the stitch was not straight enough. I had to sew it again. Then I'll top stitch on the side panel. So this is what it looks like by the time you are done top stitching. So you take the other side of the bag and you do the same thing. You mark the midpoint and then you connect it with the side panel of the bag. So that midpoint where you marked, you connect it with the midpoint of the side panel and you stitch round. So the remaining part as well, you also stitch. So once you're done stitching that way, the next thing is to top stitch on the side panel. So before you do that, also make your tiny cuts around the curved areas of the bag so that it's easy for you to top stitch. Ensure that the cut is not getting to the stitches that you made so that it doesn't cut the thread and your bag may loosen. So you top stitch on the side panel. So you have to smoothen things out to ensure that you are stitching rightly. So once you're done stitching, you just turn the bag inside out. I can see that our bag is formed already. So just to make it neat by putting the lining and turning in the rough edges. So before we go ahead to put the lining, we have to put the handle first. So we're going to be sewing the handle on the side panel. The handle is going to be sitting on the side panel. So just watch closely the way I am sewing it in this video. So once the handle is attached to it, you wear the lining. So you wear the lining. The right side of the lining is going to face the right side of the bag itself, of the external part of the bag. So you push the handle inwards as well, and then you stitch round. Remember that the measurement of the lining is the same as the measurement of the body of the bag. So all you need to do is just to stitch round at the top. So you follow the shapes as well. Ensure that you're not stitching on the zip. So you push the zip inwards as well as your handle as well. Ensure that they are well tucked in into the bag. The only thing you're sewing at this point is just the lining and the outer fabric of the bag, which is the jean material that I'm using in this video. So you finish off the sewing where you started it from, and that's it. So at the bottom part of the lining, you're going to loosen it a bit so that you can turn this out. So just loosen it a bit, enough for you to pass out the bag fabric, the exterior part of the bag. Okay, so you push out all the corners that may be hiding inwards, you push them out and straighten things up. So next thing you're going to do is to top stitch on the edges of the bag fabric. So you're going to top stitch in a way that the lining is going to be pushed inwards. So you're going to draw in the lining so that the lining is not showing on the edges. You have to draw in the lining as you top stitch. You don't want your lining to be seen outside. So you top stitch round at the top part of the bag. So once you're done stitching that, the next thing is to cover up the part of the lining that we opened up while we're trying to turn the bag out. So cover up that part. So once you're done stitching that, you push the lining back inwards, and the next thing is to straighten out the edges of the bag, the corners, and then insert your bag zipper. So insert the zipper pull into the zip, and then you cover up the zip at the end. So you stop the zip at the end with a bag fabric. So here I'm comparing the pattern we started with the finished outcome of the bag, and the bag really looks really good. So this is what we have, and I'll be looking forward to your own bag practical. Send it to the group. We'll be happy to cheer you up. Don't forget the handbag construction class. It's a 6 weeks class that teaches you how to make handbags from the scratch. So you start from pattern drafting to manipulating the patterns and to constructing the bags. So first you start with constructing paper patterns, and in the end we make real bag projects, and you'll be able to construct any kind of bag that you may see online from this class. So this is a class that you should look to join if you're looking to upskill, if you're looking to earn more in bag making, because these are bags that are sold at expensive prices because of the way they look. I look forward to seeing you in the handbag construction class. I also look forward to training with you as much as I enjoyed training with you in this free class. Thank you, and see you in the group.